Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a brand new video and I'm very excited for this video. And basically we're just gonna talk about all the things I've done to lose weight. And we're gonna talk about 3 things I personally have done to lose weight. If you want to know more, just keep on watching. First of all, I just want to thank everybody that watched the video and liked the video, and thank you for all the people that subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate the support. So let's talk about, first of all, about my weight gain and my weight loss and my weight gain again. So I started gaining weight, I think, in the beginning of 2018. On October 2018, I weighed myself and I was at 170 pounds. Now, that's a really high number for myself because I always been a skinny girl, and the highest I have ever seen the scale go up was to 145. So 170 was like a lot for me. And then I was able to lose the weight. I got down all the way from 125 to 130 pounds, and that was amazing. That I was really excited. I was really proud of myself. And then I gained all the way back, and the saddest thing, it was just in a few months. But that's okay. Then I was already overweight, guys, and then I got pregnant and gained so much weight. At the end of my pregnancy, I was at 211 pounds, guys, and yeah, that was that was tough for me because I had never seen the number. I never thought I would get to the 200 pounds. Oh wow, that was a lot. But I try not to beat myself down too much because number one thing, I was pregnant, right? And I was already hormonal, emotional, and I didn't want to add to it more, So I told myself, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Once this baby comes out, you'll figure it out. So let's start off with Herbalife. Now, let me explain a little about Herbalife. So basically, Herbalife. Okay, so let's talk about Herbalife. So Herbalife is a nutrition company that is mainly known for their shakes. So basically, back in October 2018, I was desperate. I couldn't lose weight on my own. I just needed help, and I reached out to somebody, and they introduced me to Herbalife. And did it work? Yes, it worked. I was able to lose 30 plus pounds. Like I told you, I was at 170 and I went down between 125 to 130 pounds, and it was really exciting. I was really proud of myself because regardless, yeah, I used the products and everything like that, but it was me, the one that put in the work, the one that stayed consistent, the one that learned how to be disciplined, and I was able to lose the weight, and it was great. The shakes, they tasted good. I really enjoy them. They have a variety of shakes, so I was able to try as much as I wanted because they have so much variety. So now the cost. I think it's around $200 to start off. And the supply will last you for about a month, and the price could keep decreasing as throughout the months as you keep consuming. And then would I do it again? No, I would not do it again. Not because it's a scam, not because it did not work. It's because I just have different plans for my family and me. So that's the reason why I wouldn't consume them again. Now, the reason why I gained the weight after I stopped using the products is not because I stopped using the products, it's because I stopped following a calorie deficit meal plan. That's why I gained all the weight, because I was most likely, definitely, intaking more calories than my body needed. So that's how weight gain starts, So that's why I gained the weight. I do not blame the products. I do not blame anybody. All right, so now let's talk about keto. All right, so Yes, I tried keto. I feel like keto is very, very, very big at the moment. I feel like everybody's trying keto. But the reason why I try, well, first let's talk about what is keto for the people that don't know. So the way I understand it is keto is a high fat diet with low carb intake. So I think the lowest you could go is between 20 to 25 grams of carbs during a day. And then you will divide the other ones between protein and fat. So yeah, that's the way I will explain to you. If you want to know more, I feel like you should do your own research about it. But what I know is that keto is mostly beneficial with people that have health conditions such as type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. The way I found out about keto was because I read a book called The Grain Brain, and they just talk about how carbs could be hurtful for your brain in the long run. So yeah, that's the reason why I got into keto. Now, the keto worked for me. Yes, it worked for me. I was able to lose 5 pounds within 1 month, and the same as Herbalife and the same as keto, I was in a calorie deficit. So guys, if you want to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit regardless of what meal plan you are using, because regardless what you use, if you're in a calorie deficit, it will work. Something that I like to always keep it in the back of my head is everything works as long as you make it work. Yes, because I cannot, let's talk about let's talk about me. I cannot blame anything besides myself, and if I don't put in the work, if I'm not consistent, if if I don't stay disciplined, I cannot blame anybody else or any other or diet or anything like that but myself. So the responsibility falls on me. So yeah, so even during keto, I was in a calorie deficit. Which means I was tracking my calories, and the same with Herbalife. All right, so now let's talk about fasting. So fasting, I did it with me basically wanted to do it. I did it because I was a brand new mom. I had to learn how to manage my time. I had to learn how to manage my time and what to eat during the day that was fast, convenient, and nutritional for me. So that took me a while to get to where I am right now. So I was doing fasting without me even knowing. So basically, fasting is you don't eat for a long period of time. So you don't eat for 16 hours, and then you have 8 hours um, to eat all the calories you need during the day. So I started, so along with keto, I did that. And yeah, it worked for me. The only reason is I feel like my body doesn't function that well when I do fasting like that. I feel like if I do it once in a while, my body reacts well to it. But if I do it consistently, I just start getting headaches. I feel very weak. So that's why I stopped doing it. And sometimes I do it, I think unconsciously, like sometimes, baby takes a lot of time. My baby is like doesn't want to be put down, or he doesn't want to fall asleep. He cannot fall asleep by himself. I have to rock him, and time just flies, and then you skip your breakfast. And that's okay, that happens. All right, so now what I'm currently doing. So right now I'm still in a calorie deficit. Like I said, I'm still in a calorie deficit. I'm eating around 1,600 calories a day, and sometimes I track them, sometimes I don't, because sometimes during the week I eat basically almost the same thing. So I know, what I'm eating and stuff like that. In my diet, it's balanced. I have pretty much everything I want that is beneficial for my body, and it has some nutritional value. Um, Now, the reason why I decided to do that was, number one, I just don't want to restrict myself anymore from having any type of food. I just want to learn how to portion control, how to control myself, and just like learning good eating habits, because I feel like that's sometimes what makes you gain weight. Well, personally for me, that's what made me gain weight, because I don't have good eating habits. One habit that I still struggle with is in that now that I look back into my childhood, is that I have to finish my whole plate even if I'm completely full. And if I see somebody leftovers, I have to eat it too. That's like my belief, right? Because even back in my childhood, I could remember myself doing the same thing, and I was like this tiny little girl, and obviously they gave me they gave me food. I finished my plate, but I saw somebody else's plate and I went ahead and ate it. And that's not a healthy eating habit. I feel like once you are full, and you shouldn't be eating somebody leftovers, that you could always put them in a container and save them for later. But no, I would have to eat it, and that's something that I'm still struggling with. um but but slowly I'm just getting better, and that's why I just don't want to restrict myself. I want to just learn good eating habits and make my weight loss a long term, life term, forever type of thing. I don't want to keep gaining, losing weight. I just don't want that anymore for myself. The second reason why I decided just to have a more balanced diet is because, so the way I'm going to introduce my baby to solids is by baby led weaning. And basically baby led weaning is just a fancy term that is just basically you just skip the purees and just go straight to just regular food. And I just want to show him the example of me eating a balanced diet and trying everything, and for him to watch that example and just follow it. So that's the reason why. And I just want my family to have a healthy, balanced diet, and not restrict anybody for anything, and for me also to be able to lose weight, even if it takes longer than it did when I did a Herbalife. I'm totally fine with that, as long as every single day I know that I'm doing something good for my family and for myself. Okay, now I want to talk about issues that I have experienced with my weight loss. So recently I made my first video about how I lost 36 pounds after my C-section, right? Well, yeah, the weight hasn't dropped anymore. That's something that I've been struggling with, and sometimes it's discouraging, because you put in so much work, and you don't see the number on the scale go down. I'm still at 170, and sometimes it goes up to 175, and and sometimes that just, you tell yourself like, okay, don't think about it, it's okay, but it does like get into your head, and you start thinking, and you're like, is this even working? And but the good thing about me is that I like to take pictures of myself, like just to have like uh pictures, because I feel like pictures is what truly shows your results. So if you're in a weight loss journey, take a lot of pictures, don't trust the scale. But anyway, going back to the scale, yeah, I decided that I'm not weighing myself anymore. I think I'm gonna weigh myself within like 5 weeks from now. It's just not a healthy thing to do, because I feel like sometimes that even discourage you, and I don't want to do it to myself. But anyway, like I was saying, So I take pictures, and oh my god, I took this picture this morning and I'm in surgery so you guys can see it, and wow, it's a 3-month difference. But oh my god, like I'm so proud of myself because every single day I feel like I see a difference in my body, and it's amazing. You know, the stretch marks are fading away. My skin, you can see in one picture my skin looks darker, then you know my skin's getting a little bit lighter. That sometimes happens. I don't know why. I think it's like due to hormones, but like a lot of women struggle with that after postpartum. But it just I feel like right now I'm back to where I was before I got pregnant, except with like more stretch marks and loose skin, but that's totally normal and fine. I know as long as I keep working on it, it will, I mean, it might not completely go away, and I'm completely okay with that. But as long as I see a difference, I know, you know, what I'm doing, it's paying off, I'm okay with that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and it was really fun making this video. I feel like I could talk about these things for hours, so I just wanted to make a quick video explaining all the things I've done to lose weight. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment. I don't know, just if you're like, if you're on your weight loss journey, if you're currently doing any of these things that I talked about. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.